Hello, Leroy.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Good.
All righty.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Evening, Sensei.
Good evening, Miss.
How's everyone doing? Good? All right.
Excellent.
So,
Great and wonderful.
as far as announcements, weather's supposed to be pretty good this weekend. So, we should be able to have class Saturday and Sunday. I also I went in both today, so I talked to the director over at Leonard, and I'm going to meet with her in the next couple of days.
Cool.
Hold on one second. So I'm going to meet with her the next couple of days and go over the guidelines for our class. I already talked about having the gym. I'm not quite sure about times on this class, so I'll have to see what's happening on that. All right, so there's this virtual tournament coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. So we're going to keep practicing whether people are going or not, just like if we were having tournament coming up and we were practicing in class, we would practice for the competition. I don't want anybody to think that I'm pressuring you into competing. So this is for the fun of it and a chance to compete where we haven't been and a new experience with the virtual competition will be fun. So we're going to practice kata. We'll do it a little different tonight because we want to have time to practice more. And then the divisions there's a basic division, like our division for white belts, and then intermediate and advanced. I still have to check with Mr. Perkins about how he wants to do this because the advanced division says knife hand strike palm down in the cat stance. I don't know if he wants people doing it in the cat stance like that or shifted into a front stance. So I need to check on that. And knife hand strike palm up. And then the kicks are turning side kick. Turning side kick off the back leg. It doesn't say that on it. He calls it something different, but that's what it is. Our turning side kick. Spinning crescent kick or a spinning hook kick. And iron butterfly. So it says the advanced divisions, including the black belt division. So I'll check with that and find out exactly how those techniques are supposed to be done, and we'll practice that in the next class. Madeline's going to start with punches. Let me shift her on.
Okay.
Let me get you, Madeline, before you start. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Punches. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double punches. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Make the count strong, Madeline. Let's go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put! Triple punches. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Quit!
Good job. Matthew, fix your camera. It's aimed at the ceiling. Bring the camera down so that we can see you. No, the other way. The other way. A little more. Now. All right, let me see. Back up. There you go. All right. So what we're going to do is everybody's going to announce themselves. So I'm going to go through the list. I'll call your name and announce yourself. And then everybody at the same time is going to practice their kata. And I'm going to scroll through you and record you as you're practicing your kata. So we're going to start with Matthew since I have him on the video. So come to attention, unmute yourself, and introduce yourself for kata.
My name is Matthew Truitt, practicing at Greensboro Karate Institute Brown. My kata, stay silent.
Good job. All right, Angie.
My name is Angie Moore, School Greensboro Karate Institute, kata, RA.
Good job. All right, Asa, unmute yourself.
Asa Arrington, representing Greensboro Karate Institute Brown Center. My kata, Sanja Tato.
Good work. Go ahead, David.
Judges, my name is David Hankins, representing Greensboro Karate Institute Brown Center. Akata, Gojo Shihohi.
Good work. All right, Levi.
Judges, my name, Levi Walker, Osterholt Karate Institute, the Leonard Center. My kata is Sayuchin.
Good work. Madeline.
My name is Madeline Owen, Greensboro Karate Institute, Kulan.
Good. Go ahead, Samhita.
Judges, my name is Samhita Maganmohan. I represent Greensboro Karate Institute Leonard Center. My kata is Koryo.
Go ahead, Madonna.
My name is Madan Mohan Rajagopalan. I represent Greensboro Karate Institute Leonard Center. My kata is Sesa.
And I think Raina's left. Oh, go ahead, Raina.
Okay. Judges, my name is Lena Debay. I represent Greensboro Karate Institute, Leonard Center. My kata, Wansu. Oh. Judges, my name is Ishwada Bay. I represent Greensboro Karate Institute, Leonard Center. My kata, Forang.
Very good. Let's see. You didn't go yet, Warner. Go ahead.
Judges, my name Warner Phelps. I represent the Greensboro Karate Institute. My kata, Basa.
Good work. Okay, so The announcements are really good. Everybody sounds confident and strong and not obnoxious. So every time that we go to a competition and we're interacting with other schools, I always have to remind my students of that because we'll see all kinds of different things. Um, last time we were in a tournament was in Shelby, and there was kids that were screaming at the top of their lungs and kids that got right up in people's face. You want to be respectful and confident, sound like you know what you're doing, and that's the best for us. All right. So now I want everybody to practice their kata. So I'm going to start you off, and then just start practicing the kata and do it more than once. And I'm going to scroll through everybody, and then we'll work on some kicks for the basic. All right. So go ahead and salute. Ready position, and go. Do your kata, Madeline. Let's go. Okay. Everybody come ready. Rest for a second. So that was good. Everybody was practicing hard. What I want you to do now is think about how you did the kata. Like I said, every time that you do a kata, you should be thinking, what could I improve on that repetition? So think about what you did in the kata, and then select one set that you think that you could improve on. And then for the next couple minutes, I want you just to practice that one set. So it could be being in better stances. It could be more focus on the end of your punch. I've told some of you recently to accelerate. So once you start to punch faster from like midpoint to the end of the punch. Making sure you're not leaning forward. I just leaned forward when I punched. I pulled myself forward. You got to keep your hip underneath you so that you don't tilt like that. Could be keeping your fingers together. Could be looking at your target. So everybody criticize yourself a little bit here and pick a set. So when I say a set, I want you to do one set from a kata, like one set from one suit, or one set from fall rank, or this is a set. All right, so pick one, and then let's practice it for a few minutes. Go. Asa, that piece that you're doing that ends in the long chop, that should be bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. You understand what I'm saying? All right, do that. All right, practice that some. All right, one more thing, Asa. Pause a little bit on the punch before you do that string so that you come to a complete stop and then do those next 3 moves and you'll build up more speed. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Levi, the next time you do it, do the charging set, the 4th set. Like the 3rd and the 4th. Yeah. So that's 2. Keep going. That's 3. This is 4. All right, now do 3 and 4. Just 3 and 4. So 3 is the same as 1. Go ahead, do it. Now, bang, bang, bang. Good. That's it. So practice those 2 together. And don't lift that elbow up too high on the end. That elbow is to the solar plexus. Yeah, that's right. Madeline, you got to practice. I'm back on you and you're standing still. Recoil again, Madon. You didn't recoil that kick good. Keep it in your head. You got to snap those front kicks. That's it. Because it brings your focus back to you. So then when you do the next move, it's strong. If you let that kick slur, then the next move's not strong because you didn't pull your balance back to you. You can do it, but it's not strong. It's not focused. All right, go ahead. Keep going. Let me see one, Samhita. So hit that block on the end harder. Samhita, the block on the end, hard. Use your hip. That's it. Use your hip when you come back to make that block real strong. There you go. Do something, Raina. I'm watching.
It's just really hot in here, and like the fans aren't working very well.
It's worse than Okinawa. Don't worry about it. All right, Raina, come near. All right, bring your punch down a little bit. Make sure you're punching with your front 2 knuckles. So I'm going to get on the camera. Look at me in the camera. Make
Okay.
sure it's the front two knuckles that you're hitting. Aim.
Okay.
It looks to me like you're just putting your hand out there, that you're not being exact.
Okay.
All right. So don't punch as high either. A little lower. Punch lower. Raina, don't get in a lower stance. Punch lower. There you go. Hard now. Good. All right, Raina, one more thing. Listen. Part of the power is pulling that hand back to your hip. So pull your hand back to your hip harder. And let me watch Ishwa a second.
Come up a little.
All right, you need to slow down setting up the side kick. Don't rush. So do the chop and then make sure you turn your hip so that you're actually side kicking instead of round kicking. Do it again for me. Let me see. Okay, that was your hip was in a better position, but you were kicking too far in front of you. Your heel and your hip bone and your other heel should all be lined up when you straighten the kick out. So your heel, your hip bone, and your other heel.
Okay.
Try it again and see if that's the case. Feel if that's the case. Go. Yeah, that's it. So you got to
I
aim.
can feel it.
You got to aim, and that heel's got to come right off your hip. If it's not, it's sort of like a half round kick. You lose your hip behind it. All right, girls.
Can you hear us fine? Because we have a fan. So can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you real good.
Okay.
I try to drop lower on that drop, Warner. Also, when you do the groin grab, your body shouldn't be sideways. So look at me one time. So I'm here. When I do the groin grab, I'm here. See my hips? Then you pull out in here, and this is what I'm saying. Drop lower on that drop. Lift your knee up higher and drop lower. But this isn't this one. This one. Then pull. All right? Go for it.
Thank you, Sensei.
No problem. All right, who do you have left here? Matthew Truitt. Let's see a kata, Matthew. Hello, Matthew's mom. You're supposed to be practicing the kata set. Let me see it.
I had to stir our supper because we're having taco soup. I had to stir
Go.
it.
Do a kata set. I'm waiting on you. Let's go. Nice kick. All right, on the strike, Matthew, it's actually a kidney strike. On that kidney strike, leave your arm bent a little more. This strike. Don't do this like that. See how my arm's bent? Yes? Go ahead, do it. That one. A little more bend in that arm. That's it. Alrighty. All right. Everybody come to rest. Ready? Samhita. Get into a left front stance and do a turning side kick for me. You didn't turn your hip enough. Do it again. You didn't turn enough. That was a round kick from this angle. You got to turn more and then push backwards. Do it again. That's a round kick. So everybody look at Samhita. If we drew a line down the middle of her, when she brings that knee around, it's got to go past that line. So her knee has to go past the center of her body. If she doesn't, it's going to end up being a round kick, no matter what she's thinking in her head. All right, so turn, Samhita. That's why I'm having you do it. Turn and lift your knee up, but don't kick. Turn, lift your knee up. See how she's past center line? All right, do it again. Hold it. Now turn a little more. Now push back towards me. That's the kick. All right, do it again. There you go. So when you do choreo, you do a great job on that kick. But when I ask you to do one kick like that, you didn't turn enough. All right, so let's practice that kick, a turning side kick. In case anybody competes in that division, that's the kick you need to practice. It needs to be belt high at least. An important part is your foot position. Make sure that your foot is at least parallel to the floor, if not toes down a little bit, and that your heel is hitting first. All right, go ahead and do it on your own count. Go. Aces, start in a front stance. In a front stance. It makes it easier because you're already turned a little bit. Good. Eyes on the target. You're looking over there to your left when you turn. Look at me when you turn. That's it. Your whole kick changed. It changed your body position. Instead of leaning and just not being focused on the target, the whole thing was in a more athletic position. It looked good. Do it again. There you go. Good job. That was a better one, Levi. Relax a little bit. You're struggling too much with that turn. Relax a little bit and keep your eyes on your target. Make an imaginary target. Me, standing there in front of you. Let's go. No, you're looking over there at whatever it is sitting on the floor to your left. No, you weren't. Keep your eyes there. They were over here to your left. That's better. Your left eye. Your left eye. Not your right eye, your left eye. Keep your back up. Better. Good. Now, whether you can actually see out of your left eye, that's questionable. But you want to try to make it happen, and then your body's in a better position. All right, let's see what Matthew's up to. I gave you a warning, Matthew. You're going to be doing some excellent kicks when this pops on, right? Oh, I lost him completely. There. Let's see your kick, David. Turning side kick. Awesome. Good job. That's it. Both sides. Way to go. Let's see if we get Matthew again. No. He doesn't. All right, rest. Oh, there's Matthew. Matthew's video just popped back on now. All right, we're good. Why is it flashing on me? Matthew. Why is your video flashing on me? All right. See if I can get a handle on it. All right, so we've been doing lots of good work on a back leg hook kick. And one of the kicks is either a spinning hook kick or a spinning crescent kick. Let's see those two kicks, Samhita. Do a spinning crescent kick for me. Start in a right fighting stance, right side facing. That's left side, but that's okay. All right. Now, do a crescent kick with your left leg. Spin and crescent kick with your left. Go. That's pretty good. That was more like a hook kick. So the difference between a crescent kick and a hook kick is where your toes are. A crescent kick, your toes will be pointing at the ceiling. A hook kick, your foot is sideways. So let's try a crescent kick again. That's better. All right. It's close. You're still doing a hook kick, but that's okay. Let's do a hook kick now. Do it fast. That's a good one. All right. I'm going to switch to Angie for a second because Angie's got a really good crescent kick. All right. Matthew, keep your video off for a second because you're flashing on the screen for some reason. Okay. All right, Angie, turn into a right fighting stance and do a spinning crescent. Again. All right, so that's close too. That's sort of in between a crescent and a hook kick. Try to get your toes pointing straight up. You got to bring your body around more. Your body should be facing me when you hit me. That's it. All right, now those are the two kicks that are in the advanced division, not both of them, one or the other. So if you're going to compete, let's try to practice both of, or either one of those, whichever one you think that you can do better. A lot of it is what I was just saying to Levi when he was doing his turning side kick. You got to have your eyes on the target. So when you make the spin, the first thing you want to do is try to get your eyes to the target. All right, everybody take a couple minutes and practice that. No, everybody should start in a fighting stance, completely sideways on this. It makes it easier to spin. There you go. Asa, one thing keep in mind is try to get all the way back to the beginning. Okay, do it. See, you only got 3/4 of the way around. So what happened is when you hit me, you were actually decelerating because the kick ended like a foot after that. If you get your kick all the way around to where you started, then when you hit me, you're going full speed. It's like a golf swing, through the ball. You don't stop on the ball. That's it. That's what you want to work on. Good job. All the way back, Asa. Just make it a mental note. Good job, David. Did you just turn 35 or what? Let's see what this youngster Levi's doing. Whoosh! Need to get Aaron out there doing sound effects for you. Whoosh! There you go. You're ready for the movies. Ancient Karate Kid. Let's see it, Raina. Start in the sideways stance, Raina. Turn sideways. All right, now do it. See, that was much better because you're already turned a little bit. Don't forget, you're back in the front stance. Turn sideways, more sideways. There you go. Eyes now. Eyes, go. Good kick. Like I said to Asa, get all the way back to where you started. No, you didn't. That's 3/4. It's still 3/4. So you heard what I said to Asa? Yes? All right, let me say it to you. Where you're ending that kick, if I was standing in front of you, right before you hit me, you'd start decelerating because where your kick is ending. If you get all the way around, when you hit me, you're going to be going as fast as you're going to go. That's the idea. Work on it. Okay, everybody rest for a second. All right, the other kick is an iron butterfly, and I'm going to have Angie demonstrate. To practice this, Angie's got her mini class on the Greensboro Karate Institute Karateka page. It's on GKI mini lessons. And Angie's has a 30-minute class on Quick Form 4 and then a 30-minute class on doing an iron butterfly. So I'm not going to have her teach it and break it down tonight because we're going to run out of time. So I'm going to have her do it a couple times. Everybody watch her and then try to do it on your own. All right, let's see it, Angie. So first of all, you see she's sideways. All right, let's break it down a little bit for him, Angie. Bring the knee around and don't kick. So that part is like the crescent kick that you just practiced. But instead of crescent kicking, you're going to kick with the other leg, and the other leg is an inside crescent kick. So watch her do it again. That's an inside crescent kick, okay? So she's bringing her knee along like she's going to do a spinning crescent kick, and then she does an inside crescent kick with that little hop. All right. Again, the most important thing is your eyes on the target. If you do it and you're not looking at the target, you're going to wobble. Your center, like a spike running through the middle of you, is going to tilt. Think of an ice skater or a ballerina spinning in spot. You got to keep your spine straight. So in order to do that, you got to see where you're going. All right, let's go. Everybody do it on your own. That's it. Good job, Asa. That was a good kick. You were looking up. Don't look up. Look where your target would be. There you go. Wow, that was a good kick. Great kick, Asa.
Beautiful.
Yes, that's it. Good kick, Levi. Just relax. That's it. That's a great kick. Just smooth it out and you got it. Good work. High flying Madame. I thought you were going to hurt your head. You jumped like me. I thought you were going to hurt your head hitting the ceiling. Okay, everybody rest. All right, let me get me back on here for a second so I can talk to everybody. Okay, so like I said, the hand techniques, if you looked at this email, you've probably seen it too. Knife hand strike, palm down from a cat stance. And knife hand strike, palm up from a cat stance. But I want to see exactly how Mr. Perkins wants us to do that. If it was me, we would be doing knife hand strike, palm down into a front stance to use that shift. But I'm not quite sure that that's what he wants us to do. So I'll check on that. All right, we got the 5-minute warning. So everybody take this time now for the next few minutes and practice your kata some more. I'm watching you, Raina. Get busy. Nice kick, Iswa. All right, everybody, come ready. It's gonna cut off on me, and I don't like this thing cutting off on me. I like to see it off flat. So let's come to attention. Good work, everybody. I'm gonna put this on a watch party, so it'll play later on tonight. All right, don't forget to vote. Kelly and I voted already. Why do we follow the rules?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Right thing to do.
Number one.
I
I am.
See you tomorrow. I mean, a Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Bye. Last
I'm gonna let it go out.
Ta-ta.